Steve Miller.
And it's time to wake up on this Tuesday morning. 66 degrees out there. We have rain in the forecast for several days, but right now it looks A-OK out there. JC?
Good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us. This is Athens in the AM, and it is Tuesday, as Gloria just told you, not Thursday, when jaw-jacker, lip-smacking Jeff How's your mama?
Mama's good.
Yeah, in here on a Tuesday, because he's going to be out of town playing softball this weekend, coming up Thursday and Friday up in Chattanooga. Tell the folks at RTV I said hello.
I sure will. I hope they can swing by with a motor home.
Yeah, they can.
Keep us cool while we're hanging
they can,
out,
or bring their boat by or something like that. Hey, speaking of RTV, the real McCoy started on here the 25th. I got some more news for you, too. We go into third quarter. A little bit of changes happening here on RTV. We'll keep you posted on that. Frank's on the phone, 230-4988. I don't know where Tom is this morning. I'm sure he'll drag in here somewhere. But what you cooking today, Jaw-Jacker?
Today, homemade squash casserole. I can call it a homemade because it come out of our garden, Daniel's garden. It's, you know, the best thing about having a garden is if it's not at your house, you don't have to fool with it.
So how big a garden does your 22-year-old married son have these days?
Now, you know how big an acre is, right?
Yeah.
It's not an acre.
Okay, good. So it ain't even a half acre.
It's not even a half acre. It's about the size of his house. So that's pretty, with the addition, that's pretty good.
Speaking of gardens, I'll be talking about my lovely Gloria's garden in just a moment. Oh, there it is right there. The first two tomatoes. Now, I've got big hands. You couldn't even slice one of those up to go on a sandwich. But we will eat those live here in a moment. The first two tomatoes grown in our backyard.
Well, I brought some crackers just in case we want to really fill up, man.
And I understand you brought some more gadgets this morning. Compliments to Shane Lewis and Sons.
Lewis and Son Roofing just happened to have shirts for everybody here in the studio today.
Thank you. I was wondering if you brought me on.
Yes, he found a few more. I found a few more gadgets, and I like to call it Jeff's Findings.
Jeff's Findings. Yeah. We almost went with those pocket chairs in place of the stools up here this morning.
I was told from the manager of the Dollar General that you were sitting in the chair wrong. And I said, well, how are you supposed to do it? And he said, well, I've got one right here in my office. And he was squatting down doing some filing with that. So
you could have actually,
no, but I will today. You could have actually hurt yourself if the chair would have collapsed this way.
I could have hurt myself, too, when I fell out of it in front of the door.
That hurt your dog, too.
Oh, we got a lot of stuff going on this Tuesday morning. Thank y'all for getting up with us. We got plenty of pictures to share with you in just a moment. We got down at Walmart. Met your little brother, Frank. We'll talk about him in just a little bit. Here's Gloria with the weather. There is a chance of rain today. So we'll talk about that. And we're going to be joined with some Huntsville Shark girls in a moment, too. Jeff's softball team. Y'all undefeated? Undefeated. We'll check in with the girls in just a little bit also. That's coming your way for the next hour. Here's Gloria with the weather.
All right. Yes, we do have rain in the forecast, so definitely grab an umbrella. It's going to be kind of muggy out there. 66 degrees right now. It's not bad out there this morning here in Athens. We do have storms moving in, though, so they could be some severe storms this afternoon. High temperatures of 85, low of 64 tomorrow, yet rain returns. So there it is. 90% or 90 degrees rather for your high, 63 for your low. The rest of the forecast looking like we're going to see rain. It should clear out by Tuesday. Hopefully Wednesday will be okay and we'll dry out just a little bit. May see a little rain over the weekend, a little too soon to tell, but temperatures are going to stick with us around in the 80s.
All right. First and foremost, let me get a complaint. For one of my pet peeves, Frank, something I do not like. I don't know. I've got a mail thing for a newspaper. But the Decatur Daily this morning just celebrated their 100th anniversary. Congratulations to them Friday. Can't believe they didn't invite me over there to hang out with them and everything. But I don't like a paper when it's rolled up and put in my box. It's too hard to read, doggone it.
When it's rolled
folded up, I mean,
plastic?
it just,
So you rather it be wet? That's why they do that.
Well, it was in the dry spot, though, but I just don't like it because it's so folded up so tight. When you roll it out, it's just all, it ain't flat and pressed like I prefer a newspaper. Just a little small pet peeve.
Isn't it nice to complain about such little things?
Go get that, Dora, and start bringing it to me. Here are those two tomatoes. We'll eat them later on this morning. Well, how many sandwiches you think we can get out of this, Jaw-Jacker?
Well, those barbecue can sandwiches are going to be huge.
Yeah,
They're cherry tomatoes.
We'll eat those later this morning, so that's what's going on,
Salad
too.
Tomatoes.
Fill up already.
Huh?
You just don't want to fill up already.
You know what? Talking about that, we're going to run some video from the Veterans Museum. They had a fish fry that you went to, and you went over there and you make your plate and everything, and the fried catfish, hush puppies, fried French fries.
It was good.
French fries. It was delicious.
I ate a bunch of fried food, so that's my idea. But we'll have video of that hopefully coming up later on, won't we, Glory?
We hope so.
Corey. Yeah.
Glory.
We'll have video coming up of that hopefully later on this morning, too. All right, a lot of stuff going on over the weekend. Y'all know we got a granddaughter now. She's 4 weeks old yesterday. Miss Maddie stayed with us over the weekend. Gloria babysat. I slept. Got a few photos. There's
True
Gloria
statement.
with the baby. That is got to be the cute. No offense, girl. That's got to be the cutest baby ever. No offense, Brad.
All grandparents
I know
say
you
that
got
about
a girl
kids.
too, Lydia. But that got to be the cutest kid ever. That's me on the left. That's her mama in the middle, and that's Keith, her uncle,
Swami.
on the right. The Swami. Y'all may remember him. And then there's a picture of. You got a picture of me with her? Yeah, I think we got one. Just me.
Should have had one.
Maybe not have it. That was yesterday over in Florence. We had lunch over there. We'll get to some more pictures in just a moment. Speaking of pictures, we were at Walmart today. There's a lady got an article in the paper this morning talking about Walmart being known as Buggy Boulevard.
Huh.
And says you don't really want to go there on a Monday. Of course, I tell you what, you really don't want to go there on a Saturday given the choice because it's packed on a Saturday in there. So let's get down to some photos from there. Our first photo, Dallas Maples. Oh, that's not him there, but that's Margaret. Brad, I guess you're just going to go at random with him. Well,
there we go. There we go.
All right, now, Dallas, this guy comes up and says, Jamie, it's a pleasure to meet y'all. Can't believe I'm seeing y'all in person. Dallas Maples. Well, coincidence, I guess, Frank. I'm reading the arrest reports today in the paper, and it says Dallas Maple Jr. is arrested. Well, I don't know if that's the same dude or not. I hope it's not. He was a nice guy.
35 years old.
So if you
I guess nice guys get arrested.
If you're watching this morning from Blakely's Hotel.
Good morning, Dallas.
Hello. Yeah, Dallas. Anyway, Dallas, thanks for watching. I don't know if that's you or not.
It may not be.
I don't think it is you. I think it's just somebody impersonating you that was arrested. But Brad says he went to UNA with him. All right, so Dallas, thanks for watching. All right, what else I got? Show me another photo, Brad.
Miss
All right,
Democrat.
that's Mike Blakely's mom-in-law, Margaret, Miss Democrat, as Gloria called her, looking all good and everything, about 95.
No, she's not.
How old is she, Frank?
She's in her 80s.
About 85. Margaret in great health.
Great.
So, next photo. That's me on the right. That's Frank's little brother, Jeffrey. Jack Scrimshire was at shopping at Walmart too, but that is Frank's little brother. Out of what is that? 20 of y'all, Frank? Nine. He's the youngest of the bunch right there, Jack Scrimshire. And one other photo. There's Honey Coleman, Miss Jane Coleman. That's me on the right. In case y'all didn't know, that's Alan Coleman's mama.
That's me on the
right
So
there.
sweet.
Yeah, so there she is, looking all good. Did I get a picture of you with her too?
Actually did. Yeah, but I didn't send it. You actually did help out a little bit Saturday.
Show me and the baby. If I only had some music, something from a harp or something to go in the background as I show these photographs, might be more appropriate, you know?
Oh, do you have the same hairstyle?
Yeah, same hairstyle. Yeah, that is one cute kid, though, I will tell you.
You don't even have
Even
to
though it's
fix it
mine.
to look
But,
like yours.
huh?
Don't have to fix it to look like yours.
All right, y'all know Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world. You could have lunch with him for $3.5 million. That's right. $3.5 million, Jeffrey.
That's it?
The cost to dine with investor Warren Buffett has apparently spiked in value with one deep pocket bidder forking over nearly $3.5 million during a charity auction. You can have lunch with Jamie Cooper simply picking up the tab. Place of my choice, obviously.
How come I had to pick it up yesterday?
If you would like to go to lunch with me, all you got to do is say, okay, where you want to go? All right. Let me talk about my favorite subject right now, and I'll get back to something else in a moment. Hustle Times this morning, a year of cheers, Tide program basking in glory of 4 national titles. According to Mal Moore, Alabama Athletic Director, got great fans. They expect great things. This has been the greatest year ever in Alabama football, gymnastics, women's golf, women's softball. All of y'all watched the game the other night, didn't you, when Alabama slaughtered them? So the greatest year ever. And speaking of that, also Alabama just signed a big offensive tackle, chooses Alabama. 17th commitment. Here's a picture of him right there. Big recruit. And according to my other article, it says Tide recruits rise to number 1. Alabama has landed its 15th and 16th commitment toward next year's signing class, getting a 4-star cornerback from Texas and a second quarterback. So that moves Alabama into number 1 already in recruiting.
You don't like
which reminds me of these magazines I bought over the weekend.
Have you read
USA Day College, Zach Green brought one up here today and took it home with him. Didn't offer to give it to nobody.
He gave it to his father.
Well, he ought to give it to me. I had to buy my own. Alabama, number 1, USC 2, Donnie Shut Up Puddleson's LSU 3. Mac, I do appreciate you being a Bama fan. Thank you so much, Roll Tide. And in Lindy's College Football 2012 review, they've got LSU 1, USC 2, and Bama 3. And unfortunately for you Auburn Knights, Auburn not even ranked in the top 25. Not yet,
Brad says.
So we'll talk about, all right. Let me do a story on the grandmother of the year.
Oh, boy.
A 73-year-old woman has been found in Louisiana, of all places, after being charged with stealing and gambling away $97,000 from a trust fund for her grandson's college education.
Please don't tell me it's a relative.
She may never return to Indiana for prosecution, according to her. Edna Sue Mathews was wanted in Indiana, where the charges were filed. But authorities there say they would not have brought her there to face charge. Officials of that state have been ordered to extradite her only if she was found in the surrounding states, which does not include Indiana.
Kathleen Sullivan.
She withdrew $97,000 from 04 to 07 in a trust fund for her son, or grandson. She was a trustee on the account. She lost more than $93,000 at 2 casinos in that time period. Hey, idiot, quit gambling.
Not good at it.
Come on. You know how that Mathews family is. Man, once they get out and get started.
Stop it. There's no Mathews listed.
Now, Jeffrey, here's one I can't figure out. Tell me what you think about this. Athens, Georgia, not Athens, Alabama. Who says toothpicks aren't valuable? Police in Georgia are trying to figure out who stole $400,000 toothpicks from a manufacturing plant in Athens, Georgia. You know how much they were worth?
For a toothpick, no.
$3,000.
Of toothpicks?
Yeah.
Why do they?
$400,000. Said each case contained 288 packages of 100 toothpicks. Police says there were no signs of forced entry. The owner believes a current or former employee might be responsible. However, 2 former employees saw a man selling toothpicks at the flea market last weekend.
When would you need forced entry to steal toothpicks?
400,000 toothpicks.
Why do you need them? To sell them at the flea market?
Sell them at the flea market. Selling them at the flea market.
About the 4 or 5 I get from the.
Huh?
I feel bad about the 4 or 5 I get from the Cracker Barrel when I go.
All right, we're going to start coming up with our own T-shirts here on the show.
We are.
As soon as somebody designs me a show, we're going to start. Top designer offers seafood T-shirts and hats. Alabama-based fashion designer Billy Reed, who I've heard of, was named this week as Menswear Designer of the Year, Jeffrey, by the Council of Fashion Designers of America. He's launched a series of T-shirts and hats featuring Alabama seafood. One of them says, "Eat oysters, love longer." So you can buy hats are $38, crew neck shirts are $56. So we're going to start coming out with our own version of a T-shirt here, Rover something or whatever people might best know me from.
I don't know if someone knows something cute to put on a T-shirt.
If you're an artist out there or can simply draw anything,
oh boy.
Any of you girls out there want to volunteer to draw me something? I guess not, okay. We need to find somebody out there who's willing for nothing to design me.
Gee, they're lining up at the door
to come
now.
and design me. Corey, can you draw? No. I need somebody who can draw me a couple of renditions of something I might want to do for a T-shirt, hat, boxers, or whatever.
There you go, Brad's sister.
Who?
Brad's sister.
Yeah, okay. What?
I can do a,
Can Shane Lewis draw?
I can do a stick figure.
Shane, doodles.
I don't know if I need a doodler. I need a full-fledged artist.
You're already a doodler.
A doodler will do. I can promise you. A doodler will be fine.
What kind of shirt do you think we ought to come out with, Jeff?
Something that really just brings us out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I need to be able to have it at sale at places all around that advertise with us, you know.
We're selling it too.
Yeah, I don't give nothing away.
Yes, you do.
So
every time you got T-shirts, you give them away. Then everybody wants to buy one. I'm like, I'm sorry, I got to reorder some.
Yeah. Well, I need to get some of mine back.
Well, I know I was wanting a couple of T-shirts last time.
I don't have any.
So I got the white T-shirt.
Gave them away.
And I just put the bumper stickers on the front of it.
Yeah, well, just don't wash it a whole lot.
Yeah.
All right, we got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm going to talk about a necktie thing coming up later on in the second half hour where it's like Netflix. You can rent a necktie. So we'll talk about that in a little bit, too. Oh, by the way, one more important thing. I just talked about Alabama football.
Yeah.
With that in mind, starting July 1st, Alabama Football Classics will return exclusively to ZTV 11 due to the popularity of Bama Zach Green's goal Green Light Sports. Crimson Comments and Crimson Classics return July 1st here on ZTV exclusively July 1st, and we'll run them through football season. So I don't know what time they're going to be running yet, but as soon as Brad tells me, I'll let y'all know exactly when everything's going to be airing.
The Auburn fan may refuse.
Anything else on this Tuesday morning before I decide to take a well-deserved break?
Good. Let's talk
Come back with ZNN in just a moment. Y'all hang on.